This is not a car that pampers you, it's a car that does this. This is the Caterham 360R, and it's what happens when you forget about everything except for driving. It doesn't have traction control, air conditioning, or even proper doors. What it does have, however, is a 2-litre engine, a body made of aluminium and lunacy, and the ability to make a Porsche feel like a duvet.
The Caterham 7 has been around since the dawn of time, or at least since Colin Chapman first scribbled "add lightness" on a napkin back in the 1950s. And somehow, Caterham has kept that philosophy alive, while everyone else has been adding touchscreens, heated steering wheels, and about 74 different driving modes.
The 360R sits bang in the middle of the Caterham range, not quite as mad as the 420R, but not as civilised as the 360S.
It's gloriously old school, a shape that hasn't really ever changed. Every curve, every rivet is there for a reason. The front cycle wings wobble as you drive, the exhaust cooks your leg, and yet it's beautiful.
Step inside, or rather fold yourself in. It's like sitting in a big letterbox. And of course you are shoulder to shoulder to your passenger, staring down a bonnet that stretches indefinitely. As you can imagine, there's no insulation at all, just a speedo and a rev counter, and also a reminder that modern cars have spoiled us. But you do get £3,000 carbon bucket seats, so it makes up for it. But also with these seats you do get a racing harness, but I have to say it is the most annoying and tedious thing to put on. There we are. But once you're in, it feels like you're in a fighter jet. And the fighter jet theme kind of continues here on the centre dash. You've kind of got these switches that resemble a fighter jet, but you know, they're all for wipers, lights, horn, and a heater that only heats your leg. You've also got a USB connector down there, which is the only sort of modern feature on the car, and there's no storage space at all anywhere. But you also do get some doors. There we are.
So then, what's it actually like to drive?
Under that impossibly long bonnet is a Ford 2-litre Duratec engine, tuned by Caterham to make 180 horsepower, which doesn't sound like a lot until you realise the car weighs just 560 kilograms. And that's about the same power to weight ratio as a McLaren 570S. And you really feel it. This will do 0 to 60 in just 4.5 seconds, and top speed is 130 miles an hour in a baked beans can. Compared to the 360S, the road version, this has an LSD, stiffer suspension, stickier tyres, and an overall angrier setup. The first thing you notice when you drive it is the steering. It's unfiltered, unassisted, and super direct. The throttle is razor sharp. The gearbox is from an MX-5, so it's short, satisfying, and mechanical. It's just phenomenal. The turn-in is immediate, and of course there's no weight shift around. The magic is in the balance, the dance between grip and slip. Now, of course, I haven't had the opportunity to take this on track, but this will for sure blitz anything it's up against. Of course, driving this every day isn't really possible. Your arse gets really painful after 20 minutes, and when you get out of it, you'll have scoliosis. But on a track, it's perfect.
But what if you want to go through a drive-through?
Right, here we are at the drive-through. It's not the most easy car to do this in, obviously, but let's have a go. Right, I'm gonna have to do the door, aren't I? Which is a bit of a pain. Yep, there we go.
Hi, how can I help?
Hiya, can I please get 6 chicken nuggets? On to the next window we go. Thank you. God, it is tricky because there's obviously no power steering, so it is quite tricky around the little tight bends. Here we are. Hiya. Can I grab some ketchup, please? Right, there we are. Not too bad. Overall, if you are going to a drive-through in a race car, it looks cool, but it is a bit tricky trying to manoeuvre everywhere. Another thing that's a little annoying to live with is obviously the lack of roof, and you can opt in to actually have a roof for the car if there is a chance of some light drizzle. And it is quite straightforward. Well, I say that. It's more of a lengthy process. You've got to take this off and roof. And there we are, easy. Another thing that's quite annoying in the Caterham is having a girlfriend. Let me demonstrate. Right.
Oh!
And girlfriend.
Oh! Oh! Oh, there goes all my makeup! This could go absolutely terribly.
Come on.
I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Oh no!
We are almost at the party. Here we are. Oh yeah, it's not bad actually. You look
Biggest
very
compliment
pretty.
I've got all day.
So what do you think then? Would you do your makeup in here again?
No.
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 Do you like the car?
I love the car.
There we are. When it comes to the 360S, it does offer more comfort, softer springs, carpets, and even a heater, but it does trade some of that raw edge for civility. If you want something with proper doors and a proper boot, then an MX-5 or an Alpine A110 might tempt you, but none of them strip the experience down quite like this. It's like comparing fine wine with pure ethanol. They both do their job, but only one will tear your face off. I know this is a cliche thing, but it really does feel like a jumped up go-kart. Now, I've been lucky enough to drive quite a few cars here on the channel, but I've never driven something quite as brilliant and mechanical as this. It's just so thrilling. You feel so connected with the car, the gear changes, the vibrations, it's just fantastic. And what I love about it the most is it feels so stripped down and basic, but because it's such a new car, it's actually quite refined and really easy to drive. Just really, really want one. I love it.
The Caterham 360R isn't about convenience. It's not about luxury or technology or even outright speed. It's about connection to the car and the road. In a world where everything is becoming quieter, smoother and automated, this is the last great act of mechanical defiance. You don't drive a 360R to get somewhere, you drive it to remember what driving's supposed to feel like. And that's what this car does so well at.
So there we are, that is the absolutely mental Caterham 360R. Thanks very much to Caterham for lending the car to us again, and we'll see you in the next video.